Well, greetings, friends, and welcome back to Traveling Well, episode 25. We made a quick little run down to Santa Rosa Beach, which is near Panama City Beach. Not a part of Florida that we normally go to, but we just had the opportunity to go stay in a really nice home in a really nice area. And kind of felt like the Beverly Hillbillies, but it's okay. We had a good time. Really enjoyed the water. Of course, the week before we went, the weather was beautiful. Sunshine every day. We got there, and this storm moved in. So we had cloudy skies, windy conditions most of the days that we were there. It didn't pour down rain. It's done that before when I went to Florida. We did not have a sustained 35-mile-an-hour nor'easter going on outside. Experienced that in Florida. And actually it was kind of nice because we didn't have to worry about getting sunburned. The sky was overcast most of the time. Finally on Thursday, the last full day we were there, the sun broke through, the weather got nice, and the jellyfish moved in. So we didn't spend a whole lot of time playing in the water that day because there were a lot of jellyfish out there in the Gulf of Mexico. But all in all, it was a really nice trip. Of course, Jamie and I are still, kind of in our emotional roller coaster, trying to figure out what life after your cancer diagnosis looks like. We have a lot of ideas still, and we're praying and looking into odd and various things. Still very much feel drawn toward a wellness and healing path rather than a treatment path, but we'll see what happens. We're not really sure yet. But we went to Florida. Also went to Zoo World, this cool little zoo in Panama City Beach that we really enjoyed. If you ever go down there, I would highly recommend this zoo. Take your kids. The kids had a great time. I had a good time. It was really well done. And I don't say that about zoos very often, but this one was definitely worth visiting. So all in all, quick little September break trip to the beach was a nice time, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of Traveling Well. Until we meet again, travel well, enjoy the journey, never doubt that you're deeply loved by the God who created you. We'll see you next time.
So you've had another birthday. Isn't that fun? You sleep for 10 hours and wake up exhausted. Your knee hates you. Your bladder controls your life because you no longer control your bladder. That stabbing pain in your back is like an old friend. You used to wonder what being old was like, and now you know. It sucks. But what can you do? Can you turn back the clock and regain your youth with all its vigor and enthusiasm? Sorry, senior citizen, but the answer is no. However, the pharmacology experts at Astropharmaca have a pill for you, Hazonia. Nothing can change your failing body, but Hazonia can change your mind by altering your brain chemistry. Hazonia makes you feel young again. Well, at least it makes you feel as if the way you feel is actually the way you felt when you were young. It may not be true, but does it matter? If you feel like it's true, you're getting old. Hazonia can make that feel better, and who doesn't want that? Astropharmaca assumes no liability for this product. Terrible side effects have been noted in test subjects including erupting sores, violent mood swings, uncontrollable flatulence, loss of vocal capacity, loss of muscle control, loss of memory, loss of appetite, loss of sight, loss of hearing, unreasonable feelings of fear, dread, euphoria, and anger, and a total psychotic break that may lead to arson, attempted murder, and extreme expressions of self-loathing. Are you too damned old? Get Hazonia and forget all about it. Don't you feel better already?
Oh, you're still here. I was just doing a little research. Let me share this with you. It's pretty fascinating to me. Did you know that the revenue for oncology drugs is expected to be $188.2 billion in 2023? The global oncology market, according to Precedence Research, was $203.4 billion in 2022. According to Global ID, oncology drug sales are projected to generate $2.2 trillion between 2023 and 2029. 2022, the American Cancer Society's revenue was $720 million. Susan G. Komen only brought in $194 million in 2022. So what does all this tell us? Well, it tells me that cancer is big business. There's a lot of money to be found here. Follow the dollars, and you'll find why the research is all about treatment. Why actually we haven't had any real leap forward in cancer treatments since the 1950s. It was the mid-50s when chemotherapy was developed. Did you know that there are people who are on record medically verified as being cured of cancer through nutrition, lifestyle changes, and positive attitudes, apparently? There's a lot of it. There's a lot of research that shows that cancer is actually all about the oxygen, that it thrives in a sugar-rich environment, which kind of makes you wonder why oncologists aren't telling their patients to cut processed sugar out of their diets. These are not stupid people. They have to know that the sugar is feeding the cancer, but they're not actually telling anyone to change their eating habits. I don't know if that's diabolical, if it's wicked. Is it short-sightedness? Is it just stupidity? I don't know. I do know that every time I look at things like this, I have more questions than I have answers. I do know that my wife has cancer, and she's got a weird one. It's like there's like what 2,000 worldwide every year. This is a super rare thing that she's got. I told her, of course you wouldn't have something everybody else has. You have to be complicated. That's how she is. I don't know what the future holds for us. God knows what the future holds for us. But I do know this, and I've said it for years, and I'll keep saying it. There is no profit in cure. But my friends, there is big money in treatment. Something to think about. If you hear those words, you have cancer. Which way do you go? Stay tuned. There'll be more. See you next time.
This episode of The Eclectic Monk was brought to you by the pharmacology experts of Astral Farsica, makers of Hazania, We Screwed Ya, Oh Screw It, and Xylolobotica. See you next time.